Hi you guys, and welcome to my first video of the new year, even though we're like more than 2 weeks into the new year, but whatever, just mind your business. Like this video, you know, the little button, the gray little thumb, you know, make that blue. Subscribe, and if you're breathing, follow me on Instagram. It should be in the DB below, but it's KXDTV. So, you know, just type that in on Instagram. Run me my follows and my likes, and everything will be good. So I've had shaved sides, an undercut, a drop fade, no matter what you want to call it. I've had it for nearly 7 years now. That is a really long time. So yes, obviously it's been a while, so who wouldn't blame me for wanting to try something new, right? So I made the decision about midway through last year, not midway, maybe towards the end of last year, you know, for 2020, I wanted to grow out my undercut. And actually, it's really something that I was contemplating on doing, you know, basically for the whole year of 2019. I just didn't know if I'd be like fully committed until I saw Nazi Smith. I really hope I'm not butchering the fuck out of your name. But yeah, one of my Instagram friends, I'll leave like a little picture up here somewhere. I saw his results after, you know, he got past like the ugly stage and all that, and I was like, alright, period. That's all I needed to see to get this journey started, okay? I feel like there are stages that you grow through when you're growing your undercut out, especially if you already have like really long hair at the top. So I think I'm still like the ugliest stage where it just looks like I need a haircut, as many of you guys have reminded me in my videos, especially recent videos, like I don't know what I'm doing. My hair, like my undercut on the sides, it's about 2 inches, and I've been growing out my undercut for about 4 months now, so that's a pretty good growth rate. However, I usually don't really do anything to my sides, so you never really see the new growth. I never really stretch it or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into the video. I'm gonna be giving you some tips, giving you some things that you need to know, giving you some things that I know up to this point. So yeah, let's just go ahead and just get straight into this video. There's really no secret to growing out your undercut because your hair is growing regardless. I do have like a undercut routine of like what I do for my upkeep from my undercut, which will be coming up in a future video. But I mean, it's not really anything special, honestly. That's why I didn't make like a full dedicated video on it. Like I said, your hair is growing regardless. And when it comes to growing out your hair, less is more, basically. The only time when you should really be manipulating this new growth is when you're washing it, you're adding your oils, or you're moisturizing it, okay? Over manipulation will cause tension and ultimately will cause damage. And we all know damaged hair does not retain moisture, and it does not retain length. So yeah, unless you're doing one of the three, adding oils, washing it, or moisturizing it, do not touch it. Before you even consider growing out your undercut, you need to consider whether or not you just want to restart all the way over and just cut the rest of your hair off and just start with like a crew cut or something like that, because you will literally have like no inches for like 6 months to a year, basically. That's really dramatic. That's really fucking dramatic. Like, you'll have hair, but of course if you have something like my length or longer and then you cut all that off and start fresh, that's a big adjustment. So you really need to sit down and consider, hey, do I want to just restart all the way over, or just let my undercut catch up with the rest of my hair? Which is, by the way, 10 times as difficult. Restarting for me is obviously out of the question. I like my hair length. I like where it's at right now. I'm not going to cut it all off just to grow out my undercut, you know? You need to be ready and accept the fact that your hair might just look a little raggedy some days because you're growing out your undercut. And some people may try to call you out on it. Well, not call you out, but they'll bring it to your attention. Like I said, some of you guys in the comments have been doing that to me. It wasn't much I could do at the time. However, if you style your hair the right way, like for me, when I wear my hair down, whether it's wet in a wash and go state or a twist out or something, people don't even notice that I'm growing out my undercut because everything else just covers it up. So just be a little wary that, you know, if you pull your hair up, people are gonna see. Be ready. This is also a continuation of my third tip, which is tip number 4, I believe. You gotta learn how to style your undercut, basically. While it's growing out, you still have to style it. I know I said do not manipulate it as much, and I still stand by what I say. However, if you're doing like specific updo or whatever, and your undercut is gonna be exposed, you have options. You can wear a headband, which is what I'm doing now. I will link the headband that I purchased. There are different colors. I just got black because my hair is damn near black, so it just blends in with my hair. Also, from the outside looking in, or from someone who just sees me in public, it just looks like an accessory for my outfit, you know? So it's a great styling tool. But aside from that, unless you're doing a specific updo, headbands or whatever, like I said, just do not manipulate your hair. Do not jeopardize your new growth, basically. But just know that you do have options if you have no choice but to expose your undercut, okay? And then lastly, when it comes to growing out your undercut, I feel like I've stressed this in all of like my hair growth videos. It takes time. Like, that's a process, especially if you already have hair that's way longer than your undercut. That shit is gonna take time, okay? You just have to trust the process. And honestly, like, once you get past like the early stages, like the stage that I'm in now, and once you have like enough hair to like braid and cornrow and shit like that, you can really just braid it into the rest of your hair and hide it. You know, it won't even look like you're growing out your undercut. Just be very, very patient, because it is a process. It is a process. You will not, depending on how long your hair is, it could take years. Okay, it could take years. I'm expecting this process for me to take about 2 years. And when it comes to my hair and shit like that, I'm a pretty patient person. So I don't really mind the wait. I don't mind the process. I enjoy the process, actually, because it's a challenge. That's another thing. It's growing out your undercut may also pose as a challenge for some people. So just be ready for that as well. Growing out your undercut, it is a journey. It's a very long process, and it requires you to have no fucks left to give, because depending on how your hair looks for the day, you're going to get some looks. I will be making like update undercut videos every like 3 to 4 months or so, you know, when there's been enough, like when it's been like substantial growth that I think is worth talking about. That's why I really held off for a while before making this video, because just like y'all could see that it was growing out, but it wasn't really much to even mention in a video, you know? So this is my first video. I'll be making like an update video about 3 to 4 months from now. That's if y'all want to see. Like, if y'all don't give a fuck, then let me know. Let me know in the comments below. But if y'all want me to start like this if y'all want me to start like this undercut growth journey and like give y'all like updates every few months, then just comment down below, and I will be very happy to do so, because this is something different, you know? Yes, it's still hair. It's still pertaining to like natural hair and hair growth, but this is something that I've never done before, so we can all just enjoy the process together. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I did not want to make this video like super long or anything, because that would be unnecessary as fuck, okay? But yeah, I appreciate you guys, you know, tuning in for this video, my first video of the new year. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for the hiatus, but I have shit coming, okay? So yeah, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up and comment down below, and follow me on Instagram. I think that's it. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.